to my noble band of outlaws. Lost Samurai coming at you live with a video. Today we are going to be unboxing this 12-piece Ozark Trails camping kit. I bought this today. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Oh. Sorry about that. Okie dokie. Just gotta find where there's the tape. There's the tape. Okie dokie. You really can't see all too well. I got an idea. Perfect. Now I shall be unboxing these set items right in front of your very eyes. Where'd my knife go? There it is. Sorry about this, folks. Okie dokie. There's more tape there. There's more tape there. More tape there. Oh, there's little nodules. Now I've gotten the hard shit off, here are the first things I shall pull out. These little dual clippy things. I'm guessing they're for suspending the light and such. Next we have what I assume to be the sharpening stone. Not very good. High quality sharpening stone. It only has a rough grit on it, but then again, this whole set was under 30 bucks, so what are you gonna do? Next we have a magnesium fire starter. Very nice. Don't know if you can see it or not, but the magnesium core is right there. That's very nice. Next we have this, a flashlight with a zoom in and zoom out feature. Oh, how nice. It comes with batteries. So just plug that back in there. Ooh, there's a strobe light mode. Okay, so you got the very bright Woohoo! That's how you zoom in and out. Okie dokie. You have that mode. You have the strobe light mode. Normal flashlight mode. Normal flashlight mode. Then you have the strobe light. That's pretty cool. Next, we have 50 feet of survival paracord, very nicely wrapped in the classic paracord wrappings. Now we get to the sharp, pointy, stabby stuff. Yay! Everybody's favorite part of the review, especially mine. Gotta be careful not to cut myself. First off, this very nice hatchet. This is actually my first ever hatchet. I will be doing cutting tests with this, like chopping tests and such. There are 2 more blades in here, but I wanted to get to the non-pointy stabby stuff before I got to the pointy stabby stuff. Look how technical! Like, look how many technical terms I'm throwing at you. Okie dokie. Now it is covered in oil. That is so that when it is shipped, it does not rust all the hell. But just get yourself a paper towel and clean that up. Now, I want to say this thing is very sharp, and it feels sharp. For a hatchet, it's kind of on the thin. It's very thin for a hatchet, I have to say. That is the thickness of most skinning knives or hunting knives. So yeah, it is very relatively thin here and has a fine edge here. So I'm definitely going to want to see if I can't chop through a water bottle at the very least. And if, at most, I'm going to try to chop through a branch. Has this very nice paracord grip and lanyard. I might undo this grip at some point and redo it in a to make the grip a little bigger, because I have very big hands, very big meaty hands, and this grip just seems a little thin for my liking. So I might do like a yarn under wrap and then a crisscrossing paracord under wrap or over wrap, and then go through with the lanyard. But sorry about that. I had to help my father complete a grill, put it together. But as I was saying, with the hatchet, I think I will actually make the grip bigger to suit my hands more. Moving on to the next thing. Another sharp, pointy, stabby thing. Got a nice knife here. Again, nice paracord grip. Might do the same thing. I might undo this and then make it bigger with some yarn and such. Same deal with the hatchet. It's been sent in oil. Clean it off. Now, before I say anything else, I want to mention this. I like combination blades with a saw and a single edge. I just don't like this kind of combination with the saw here and the edge here. I like it better if the saw is on the back of the blade. But yeah, she's sharp. A lot sharper than the hatchet, I'm willing to bet. Might do a few thrust tests with this. But yeah, I'm very pleased with this knife. I should mention the fact that the knife and the hatchet are both blackened, and this is actually known as black oxide. It's used to help prevent rust from accumulating on the blade. And this is just in case you have to tighten a few bolts on something, like on a tent or something. You have the option of using this thing kind of like a little wrench. Just thought I should mention that with the hatchet. Moving on to the last item in this box, and the one I am most excited about. I can get the asshole out. Cut that out, get it out of my way. There we go. the machete, or machete, if you ever watched the machete films. This actually has a combination blade that I really love. The saw on the back of the blade with a solid edge. It is oiled and black oxidized, just like the rest of it. That is to, again, help keep this thing from getting rust all over it in shipping. Also from sitting in a package where moisture can accumulate. I shall be right back. Distractions after distractions today, I'm sorry. But in any case, the machete, like the rest of it, has been shipped in a black, has a black oxidized coating. That is to protect the edge. That is to protect from rust when you're using it. And with that in mind, like I said before, I like the combination blades where they are saw on the back and solid edge. And it does have a little bit of an edge bevel, if you can see that. A little bit of an edge bevel, because here it's flat. It's like, oh, you're touching the blade. It's like, that's what the black oxide is for. Here's the bevel, and then here's the edge. The idiocies. But yes, the grip is rubberized. It's the only thing this thing with the rubberized grip. There's a lanyard hole for a paracord lanyard, and I very much like this grip. It's very ergonomical, and I will be doing bottle cutting with this definitely, and I will also test out the saw. But as you can see, the silver part here, right here, is the edge. And it feels fairly uniform throughout the machete. It's got a good balance to it that I like. Set that aside. Now to pull out the other parts of the thing here. Okie dokie. We have a very nice sheath for the knife. A plastic insert. Very nice. And that goes all the way inside. Very tip. Nice little belt loop. Straps to keep the knife in place. So I'm going to put the knife in now. And I'm wondering if there is, does it really matter how you put it in there? No, it doesn't. So, it doesn't matter how you put the knife in the sheath. I say sheath because scabbard is what you call the holster of a sword. And right in here, I imagine, is the spot for the fire starter. See if that's the case. If it's not, not want to go in there. Does that affect the, no, it does not affect the drawing at all. I'm going to want to leave the fire starter in there so that I can kind of make the whole scabbard conform to shape. But there it is in the scabbard. Very nice. Very elegant. Next we have the hatchet's sheath or scabbard. Very nice belt loop, which now that I see it, when you put it on your belt, the hatchet is going to be sticking out, the handle of the hatchet is going to be sticking out this way. So let's see here. Does it matter which way I put this in here? Okay, no it does not. And it folds around like this. It's velcroed. This is very nice nylon, by the way. A very nice nylon scabbard or holster. On cheaper stuff like a Walmart brand machete, like the $5 machetes, those fall apart within a couple of months of use. But I can tell this is very well stitched. There's been multiple layers. It's held in there securely. There seems to be a spot where you could put something there. I don't really know what you would put in there. Excuse me for a moment. But that's what I see happening here. Like right in here, the little flap there is where you would put something. Very nice. And now for the machete. Very simple belt loop design, buckle. It's been riveted. Very nice scabbard quality. I say this is a scabbard because it's longer than a knife blade. And the shape of it, it's actually, you actually have to put it in a certain way in order for it to go in there. Apparently it does not go all the way into the scabbard. There is a little gap there. And pulling it out of this scabbard is a bit of a chore, as I just noticed. But perhaps that is due to my poor technique. I will have to examine this. Just a moment. Sorry about that. I keep getting distracted. Now, with that in mind, it also could be due to my inexperience with a machete that has a saw on the back. I might attempt to actually tape off the saw, but I am noticing that if I push it straight down, there's no resistance going in, but all the resistance is going when it comes out. So this is not a quick drawing tool. This is a tool that you will require about 5 or maybe 6 seconds to pull out. But it is a good machete. Don't get me wrong. A little short for my liking. I much rather prefer a longer blade. But I will be doing test cuts with this. And just here it is in the sheath. And I believe you can put the sharpening stone in here. And yes, that's about it. The paracord I might braid into more of a rope-like deal. The flashlight will come in most handy. Not sure what I'm going to use these little clips for. But maybe I'll think of something. So, until next time, Outlaw Samurai tells all y'all, be crazy rednecks, and be safe when using your weapons. Just a second. Give a quick overview of everything. If I can get it into the shot. So, I'm out. Peace.